All right, welcome to another episode of the Mod Pod. I'm your host Albert Delgado, and with me, as always, is Mr. Jose Martinez.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, you want to just go ahead and just crack these open real
Yeah.
quick?
Well, okay. What are we drinking today?
Well, I mean, 3 wins for the boys. I mean, that's what I'm drinking to. I'm drinking to some speedy recovery and healing for the Bears. So just crack that
What
one
what,
open.
what do we got there?
Actually, today I got some Carbach, some
I like it.
Lil Chilla.
I like that.
It's the first time I had this one.
So I'm gonna be sipping on some Rebecca Creek, and of course, as always, future sponsor of the pod.
Oh, for
Yingling.
sure. And a future 12-pack that Taco's getting me due to our bet. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
So, do we want to start off with ripping off the Band-Aid first?
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Let's
right.
just fucking do it.
Let's get the gritty part done. Week 3 Bears Giants or Week 4 Bears Giants.
I'm gonna start off with what I feel was a positive note.
Okay.
I almost thought that I was gonna be buying a fucking Darnell Mooney jersey.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Justin Fields is starting to slang the ball a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We did not get the touchdown, as you can see, but we signed Michael Badgley.
Yeah.
Whatever. We signed him off the streets on Thursday. He starts on Sunday and is our MVP. Pretty much scored all the points for the Bears. The offensive line is just atrocious. Justin Fields is running for his life. But all I can hope for right now, the wins, hey, if we can get them, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm expecting total bloodshed this season. And it looks like you can see it on Justin Fields' face. It's the same look. It's almost the same look that Jay Cutler had in his 4th year with the Bears. 5 offensive coordinators later. I just hope we don't go that route. He's a young kid. He doesn't deserve that. But I did see some growth.
Mm-hmm.
We started pushing the ball, started throwing it a little bit. Cole Kmet caught a couple passes, but man, this offensive line is it's killing me, man. Yeah, and then how are we gonna let Danny fucking Dimes score 2 touchdowns on foot? This guy, and it's just bootleg after bootleg after bootleg. This is coming, guys. Do your fucking job. Just have someone there waiting for him. It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, the ground game was a huge problem for the Bears. Even
Saquon,
Tyrod Taylor even getting after it in there too, with Danny Dimes being knocked out, and then you have Saquon just running up and down the field for 146 yards.
I mean, Saquon is maybe comeback player of the year to me.
Okay. I mean, he's in the running for it. I don't know who else would actually technically be in that position, but I mean, I would say, yeah.
I mean, the guy is redeeming himself. He's reclaiming that RB1 spot, and he just looks fantastic. He's just breaking tackles. He's doing spin moves in the air. Yeah. He's just a walking joystick. So this guy, kudos to him. The Giants look really nice. And this should have been our game. They're broken. They hardly have any receivers, and they didn't need it because they just ran all over us, which is just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But progress is all I can hope for, is a little bit of progress. At this time, Darnell Mooney is still missing. We might have found him. There was glimpses of him.
There was last seen reports of him.
Yeah,
is where we're currently at.
Last seen reports. We're getting close, which is all I can ask for. And on to next week. It's just, oh man, it was. I had some highs, I had some lows, and then it just got some more highs. We got a pick, and then just shit the bed. Oh,
just couldn't close it out.
My God.
So do you think the problem in lays right now as far as any issue with play calling, or is it just more with just how bad the O-line looks? Just not giving the kid time to throw?
I think it's a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. There was one scramble that Fields had that Darnell Mooney was just open, screaming up through the middle.
Yeah.
If you would have it just looked like he's running for his life.
Yeah.
If he just had a little bit more time just to scan the field,
he might be able to see some of these plays develop a little bit more.
Yeah, and I don't know. How do you feel? How do you feel about Mooney? You think he's a legit wide receiver one?
As of right now, I don't think so. I think he's more that complimentary wide receiver. I think he's far from being the true number one option. I think having somebody, he's just more of that speedster, that deep threat as of right now,
like a Russell Gage type.
Yeah,
player.
That's fair. Like you say it like Russell Gage type. I think it's just a lot on his plate. I mean, and then even the depth behind him. Like what do y'all have? St. Brown, and I don't even know the other guy. Y'all even have freaking Dante Pettis, who used to be an ex Niners wide receiver. It's just there's no.
He had a big drop.
Yeah, which is why he didn't have a job in the first place.
Yeah, and then our rookie finally made his debut. He's our special team guy.
Mm-hmm.
Muffs a punt. They get the ball. Like it was just a shit show from start to finish. And I just pray to the football gods that I just don't get embarrassed like that too many more times.
I know going into this, you expected it to be a rough year. It's still going to be a rebuild year, especially with all the cap space that they really couldn't make any moves for any free agent talent or bringing anybody over. It's just kind of like we have to eat, the losses that we have in the cap space.
I just don't want Justin Fields just to be checked out.
Yeah.
I want us to show some progress.
Just look scrappy out there. Like, just make these games, I guess like similar to what the Lions are doing.
The Lions look scrappy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. At least lose like that.
Fair. Lose with some heart. I got you.
Yeah. And even if we go in, even if we on this offseason sign like a true wide receiver one, the fuck is going to be happening? Like, it's not like we have the protection there. Like, I think it would have been a waste. I know they're already trying to destroy our GM's head and have him fucking exited already. Like, we're 4 games in, guys. Relax.
With the new head coach, I mean,
relax.
What do you expect? I mean, I think that's what kind of gets away from all the other, casual fans is they don't understand that this is going to be a rebuild season, that it's going to be a tough season. Like, it's going to be tough sledding, unfortunately. Like, it happens. Every team goes through it.
Whatever. All right. On to next week.
All right.
Let's talk about – okay, let's lighten the mood now. Let's lighten the mood.
Yeah, Cowboys 3-game win streak.
What's going on?
We knew it was going to be an easy game.
What's in the water?
Defense is just playing like they should have been playing when Romo was around. Like, they needed that type of defense. It's been years since I've seen this type of defense be fun. Be fun to watch. Like, I look forward to not seeing Cooper Rush. I'm really not excited about the offense right now. I'm more excited every Sunday seeing the defense play because Cooper Rush is still playing good.
Yeah, because you can't get excited about the offense.
Yeah. I mean, they're finding the groove. I was excited, though. Michael Gallup making his first appearance of the season. 2 catches for a humble 24 yards and a touchdown. Can't complain. But welcome back.
Yeah, for sure.
Right away, and then drawing 2 big pass interference penalties that just set him up nicely.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's good to have him back.
I mean, we obviously know the defense is playing at a different level right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about letting Dak take one more week off?
Okay, because that's the big question, right? Like, what do you do when Dak is healthy, right? Do you just slot him in there right away? Here's my take on it. I say you got to stay with the hot hand. Cooper Rush is going to play against the Rams, who have a pretty good caliber defense. Yeah. So let's see what he does against a high caliber defense. Let's see if he can do that. And I think even if let's say he 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, similar to this game, but against the Rams, I say why not stick with him just ride it out until something does happen.
Until he loses?
Yeah, until he loses. You have Dak in the back wing. If you want to bring him back in, you just don't rush the injury. Don't rush anything else happening to Dak if something were to happen. and then we still got that, we still got him back there. But I'm saying, if don't fuck with the momentum, that's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, like, it's hard to say because I love Dak, as a fan, like, I feel like that's still QB1, but as of right now, just like, football's all about momentum. Like, I don't want to mess that swing of momentum in anybody else's favor.
Right.
I mean, it just comes down to like how they're handling practice with reps and everything too. Like, I would just focus on, giving him a certain number of reps with the number ones, do Dak with that, but also still giving Cooper his due diligence for it. He's obviously proved that he can do what he needs to do as far as being a game manager. And I mean, he's taking advantage of what the defense gives him, which is all we can ask of him. And he's doing just that.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of want him to be a team player.
Yeah.
You know what? As long as the team is winning.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
But at the same time, healthy. At the same time, I see, like, you gave him the bag. You want him out there, of course. You want to get your money out of him.
Yeah.
But there's not really a rush right now. I mean, there's
I'm sure the fans are saying,
rush, but yeah.
I'm sure the fans are like, you know what, Dak?
Yeah, everybody's already kind of turned on him. They're just like, oh, we already paid him all this money. I was like, come on. Like, it's different. It'd be different if Cooper was, like, winning these games in shootouts and we had no defense, making stops, making plays. That'd be two different scenarios. But where they're at right now, the tandem with Zeke and Pollard, love it. CeeDee Lamb starting to find his rhythm. Even with Michael Gallup coming back, Noah Brown still out there making plays.
Again, the ball.
Yeah, he's throwing it around. I mean, they're getting plays open. They're opening up that playbook, dialing it back. Less of the stupid in and around crap that they tried in week 1. See what happens. As of right now, the Kellen Moore watch. If we're back to like we're not at like amber red alert. We're more like a mellow yellow. We're just coasting right now. But they did what they needed to do against a sorry team, which is the Washington Commanders. So they got it done.
Right. I would hope that there's still the shitty Washington Commanders when the Bears play them. It's going to be like the shit bowl on Thursday Night Football. So,
hey, and right now, before we move on, how about Diggs, man? All the hate's kind of been quiet towards him right now. He's shutting down wide receiver ones left and right. They're not doing anything to him.
Yeah.
Normally
the interceptions are down.
Hey, but he's doing what people wanted him last year, because that was the argument.
Right.
Yeah, he has like X amount of interceptions, but he's giving up 100 yards a game. He's shutting down wide receiver one options. Like, he's holding them to under 50 yards a game. So, he's not having interception every game, but he's doing CB1 stuff is what he's doing. He's getting it done.
So
I'll give him that.
He's showing up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's got a big test next week. I mean, you got Cooper Kupp, which we'll get into, so we'll go from there. But let's talk about surprises this week from teams. Anybody that stuck out to you? I mean, I'll give you one off the bat. Patrick Mahomes, freak of nature. That little spin move he did, taking it to the end zone and then just doing that little jump pass. That was like,
it's not fair.
He's like a human cheat code, man. Like,
yeah.
Dude's right at like the 5, hits a spin move on the defender, and then the other guy's coming at him low, jumps, and just tosses the pass to Clyde Edwards.
It's not fair. The funny thing about that is my next door neighbor is a Bucks fan. He has a big old Bucks flag out in his garage. And at the beginning of the season, he was like, oh, man, I saw our schedule, and we could totally, at least there's probably only going to be like 2 losses, maybe even go undefeated. Like, we're stacked. I'm like, okay. Yesterday, I ran into him, and he had the audacity to say Kansas City is overrated.
This guy.
I'm like, my guy.
He's being a homer.
They embarrassed you. He was just fucking around, and he beat you.
Yeah.
Like,
excuse me.
Yeah, he said that they're not that good,
and
Mahomes is overrated. That they're beatable. And I'm like, yo, if you're gauging they're beatable because of the fluke that Indiana game was,
yeah,
like, they're a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to have that loss at the beginning of the season than at the latter end of the season. Like, that's two different things.
Yeah. So yeah, that I tried to like not laugh in his face, but I said, yeah, I laughed in his face because he must be high right now. One thing that really caught my eye is just the Eagles look legit.
Okay.
The Eagles look legit. I don't know if Cooper Rush is enough to take on what the Eagles are doing right now.
The Eagles defense looks like it could be a powerhouse. I mean, that's one crazy thing is the Eagles and Cowboys, they have really damn good defenses right now for the NFC East.
Yeah, and you know what? All the Miles Sanders slander that I've put out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dialing it back.
I'm dialing it back, man. Good on you. You know what? Maybe I helped you get like that.
Yeah.
You know? Not that you listen to the pod, but whatever.
You put it out in the ether, so he caught waves.
I just wanted the best for you, man. That double doink early in the morning.
Oh man.
I was just sipping my coffee, watching fucking football, and I saw that shit happen, and I was like, oh my god,
PTSD.
I don't know if I can watch football anymore. Just brought me back. It was the worst. But you know what? The double doink curse fucking lives on. Just get that shit off my back. Fuck. And speaking of, curses, like Mitch Trubisky, Maserati Mitch got parked.
R.I.P.
He's back in the garage now, man. I don't know what to say, man. Like, they gave him a shot.
Yeah.
He had a year to develop with the Bills. They gave him a shot with the Steelers. Sucks. But I don't know about the new kid either. Like, he goes and throws a couple picks to start off.
But he did have 2 rushing touchdowns.
All right, Danny Dimes. Like, what are we saying right now?
In the fantasy verse that gets overlooked. Yeah. Those are 12 points for the boy right there.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, man, I hate to see Cordero on IR. They probably rushed him back too fast. Like, he was questionable to start the game. He ends up going, and I mean, he did score a touchdown this past weekend, but I hate to see a good guy like that, former Bear, hurt.
Yeah.
Put on IR, especially like fantasy wise. This guy was a stud.
Then you got Thursday night Dolphins. They might be under fire with the way this might pan out for Tua. Who knows?
No, I mean, they fired whoever the concussion spotter was because they started asking him questions, and he just wasn't coming up with any right answers. It's just terrible. It's a terrible situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the agent for Tua gets involved in that. They have a big lawsuit within the next couple of years.
He's going to be a part owner of that team.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
And good for him.
A surprising takeaway, I guess, kind of on the negative side, was just Aaron Rodgers just like horrible.
Oh my god!
This week against the Patriots.
I've
never seen him overthrow that many wide receivers, and like he almost lost to a third string.
I don't know if it was like overthrown.
No, there was a lot of overthrows. Like I was like making a joke, and then there was
Am
a
I
lot
giving
I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers credit?
I think you're giving him credit right now. Like he plays shitty football.
He has a shitty haircut to begin.
Yeah. He tried for the Peaky Blinders look. It's not working.
It's not. But I don't know how many chances this motherfucker gets. Like, he's like a fucking cat. His
cockroach.
This shit's gonna run out. It's gonna run out. That was like the only thing that was gonna like lift my spirits, and this motherfucker still finds a way. Randall Cobb is looking vintage, just like a kid out there.
Safety blanket for him out there.
Fucking garbage. Fucking hate Green Bay, man. Can't believe you even went into this.
It was to criticize Rodgers and him just looking. I mean, they came out with the dub, unfortunately, but they almost lost to a third-string quarterback.
I know, and Bill Belichick was losing his fucking mind.
Yeah,
on the sidelines, because you know how Green Bay likes to cheat. So I don't know. This is what I hear, what I've experienced. but I don't know if it's true. They're cheaters.
I mean, his history has him on. There's some asterisks out there, but let's. Do we want to? Do we jump into our week 5 matchups, or do we do the fantasy invite?
No, I think we need to do the fantasy first. Hey,
all right, I just sent it over to him.
Albert, it was a catch.
It was a catch.
It was a catch.
Oh my god!
I'm just telling you, this is just standard Green Bay fucking antics.
Yeah.
You know, they just have referees in their fucking pocket, man. All right, so I'll go ahead and just start off with like our running back bet.
Okay, where are we at on there?
Well, Zeke and Pollard are, I wouldn't say neck and neck. Zeke has 227, 1 TD. Tony 162, 1 TD.
Okay.
Clyde Edwards, man, the way they're using him right now makes me a little cautious.
Yeah.
I mean, he gained a lot of yards this past game, but he's currently at 208 with 2 touchdowns. But my boy, right now Monty's a little banged up. He has 159, not too far back, but my backup, Mr. Herbert, Mr. Juice, 317 with 3 tutties. 3. The only bright spot is that our run game it's good. Imagine if we actually had a really good O-line. Like just the fact that we have a running back that is so explosive, it's bittersweet.
Yeah.
But I mean, what can I do? But we can go ahead and start with our fantasy football portion of this.
I think we got Mr. Brightside in here, aka Luna.
Oh,
so let's go ahead and add him in here.
Let's see.
Hey,
damn. Oh, and I know you're on a high right now because not only did you expose the frauds that are the LA Rams last night, but you beat the shit out of our number 1, Taco.
Yeah.
How
are you feeling?
Hey, is it bad that I would definitely change the Ram outcome, the Ram game outcome, if we had just beaten the Bears in week 1?
just to get that black eye out of the way.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, we can go all the way to like week 14, week 15, where the Niners are battling for a playoff spot, and the Bears are battling for top 5 pick in next year's draft, and he'll still be bringing it up.
Hey, it doesn't matter because y'all lost to the Bears. But how you feel, man? You're tied for first place now.
I feel good. I think my team is stout. I think once everything started, as long as my team can stay healthy, I think I'll win. And that's just plain mathematics. The guys are scoring a lot of points. Now, you know, what happens every year is somebody starts to drop and somebody gets hurt. And I mean, look at Ruben's team. He's constantly having guys get hurt. He was just here this past Sunday, and I think he lost 2 guys to the season. I don't think they're in the same leagues, but he lost 2 players for the season. So it's definitely going to be a lot of guys trying to pick up dudes on the waiver wire, hoping they find, diamonds in the rough.
And now that we have like another person on the podcast right now, just for a brief second, what's your thoughts on so-called trade rape when the person that offers you the trade starts texting you saying like, oh my God, I want to kill myself right now because I don't know why I traded you. You want to know what the trade was, Albert?
What was the trade?
He offered me straight up Austin Eckler for Aaron Jones.
Okay.
I fucking snapped at that shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, who would it?
Done. And he's like, all right, cool. He sends me emoji. He's like, good job. Nice doing business with you. I'm like, okay.
Wait, Luna, you sent him this?
No.
This is sent me. Guy I was talking about that lost.
Okay.
Ruben,
Gotcha. Ruben.
Sends me a trade offer. He was like, "Let me get Aaron Jones for Austin Eckler, straight up." And I was like, "Yes."
I mean, you're trading a running back who's the primary option in that offense for one that's sharing split carries with AJ Dillon.
He did the quintessential panic mode. That's what he did. The Eckler wasn't doing anything. It was just a matter of time. Obviously, it appears he wanted off of Rubens. But I think he panicked. I think he panicked way too early and started to just. I mean, I think he was willing to try anything at this point.
Well, that was terrible, but I appreciate you. You're the best commissioner. Thank you.
Awesome.
Mr. Brightside, how are you feeling about your 49ers right now?
Yeah,
Jimmy G
let's get your take on where they're at right now, the Niners.
I'm happy. I mean, in all honesty, I didn't think we'd be 2-2. I figured maybe 3-1 or even possibly 4-0. But I think the defense is definitely coming around, and it is carrying the team. I mean, I think we're ranked 1 in points allowed. We're ranked 1 defense, 1 in passing, or second in passing. I mean, it's definitely going to carry the load. If we look to Jimmy G, don't get me wrong, that's my boy. I love that guy. Mm-hmm. But if we look to him to carry us to the Super Bowl and to win it, I mean, we might as well just pack up now and take off. But I mean, I think one of the bigger problems we're going to have right now is that running back. I mean, they're dropping like flies. I mean, we're signing Tevin Coleman and Marlon Mack, hoping that these guys. Yeah, but he's not an Elijah Mitchell. He doesn't hit the hole as hard. I mean,
I think people will be surprised by Marlon Mack. He actually did good with the Colts before he got.
Yeah, I actually picked him up on the waiver wire, and he's sitting there on my bench. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a good power back. Hey.
Yeah, he really is. I was actually happy when we signed him, but something must be going on because we haven't seen him. I mean, he was suited up yesterday, but he was on the sideline riding a bike, so he wasn't doing. He didn't make an appearance at all.
Hey, but Debo. Man, he's just one man wrecking
crew, man. Did y'all see the
freaking nature?
Did you see he was trolling Ramsey today?
Oh yeah, no. He was saying that he missed him on that.
He just kept saying and then the boogeyman's gone. That was hilarious. Hey, I want to talk about your Cowboys. I'm actually very, very surprised you guys are winning. I would have bet money that once Dak went down, you guys would be 0-4. I mean, there's no way I would have thought that you guys would have beat the Bengals. But then again, the Bengals, are struggling right now. But still, they were in the Super Bowl last year, and their line actually supposedly on paper got better. But they still look like trash.
I think what it is, I mean, obviously right now what it is just Cooper Rush is doing good for the Cowboys. I mean, being that game manager, he's taking advantage of, we just talked about this earlier, that it's just more the fact that defense is making plays that we've needed to see a defense like this in years. It's been years since Cowboys have had a viable defense, and Cooper Rush is converting off of those plays that is given to him. So, I mean, he's doing what we're asking of him. And nothing more, nothing less. It's different if he was completing like 80% of his passes for like 300 yards. And then I would say, that's our QB1. But
I keep reading that Dak is trying to play next week. I mean, is this going to be an actual, like a bigger quarterback controversy than Trey Lance was with Jimmy Garoppolo?
No, I think he'll take over eventually, but I think for this game, there's no need to rush him back into it, especially with the good defense that's.
So what happens if he comes back and he starts struggling?
No, I think.
Well, then you already got the go-to guy on the bench.
They go to Cooper.
No, I think.
Rush.
I mean, I'd like for them to stay with the hot hand.
Jerry's gonna make it happen. Yeah, he's gonna fuck it up for y'all like he always does.
I mean, that's very plausible.
Like,
I wouldn't put it
gonna
past
happen.
him.
Like, you can't just like keep it steady. Keep collecting these wins because y'all gonna need it.
I mean, he made that reference comparing Cooper Rush to when Tom Brady took over for.
He's doing. He knows what he's doing when he says that stuff. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's just trying to get butts and seats. That's all he's trying to do.
So I guess back to the fantasy thing. I mean, Javonte Williams going down. My guy, Cordell Patterson, going to be on the IR for at least 4 weeks.
And then the Falcons, the way that they use their running backs, they have like 3 tandem running backs that they're going to use.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a set guy.
Yeah.
So who knows exactly what? I don't know. That running back room is just really weird.
Oh, but before we get back into football, I kind of want to do something real quick.
Oh shit!
How about them Braves, guys? How about
get out of here? Where they knock off the? They just got done sweeping the Mets, right?
Yeah, we needed to sweep the Mets, and we did it.
Classic.
How
Mets.
about them Atlanta Braves?
This guy.
All right, I think he's done.
All right, Luna.
Back to football.
Hey, I lied. There's a 4-way tie for first
everybody. There's no more undefeated.
Yeah,
Taco is the last of it.
I think it's E, Taco, Frank the Tank. Ever since I fucking called him out, all of a sudden he's winning. And Mr. Brightside. But I do want to say there was 2 people that didn't even hit 100.
Yeah.
And it's Mr. Can't Get Right, Mr. The Jeff, and Taco. Woof.
Well, I think Jeff is still waiting for that All-Pro IR league to start. He drafted a lot of guys that were hurt, and he's hoping they come back. And hell, it might be way too late before.
Hey, he's just focusing on the second half. You know, everyone's focusing right now. So I mean, right now everyone's kind of in it. Still,
which
it's good.
I think with the exception of maybe 2, because I mean their teams are just horrible.
Oh, I forgot. Fuck. The Jeff actually let Art get his first win.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, you know what? Congratulations.
I don't think it was willingly let him win.
Hey, congratulations to Art. That's the first dub.
Yeah.
Welcome
Welcome
to the club, my guys.
Yeah, welcome to the club, guys. Taco's team is actually doing a lot better than what I anticipated. I thought he drafted, drunk. Exactly.
I mean, he did.
He wasn't even there. He was cooking outside the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I had to read him who was taken off the board.
Just give me the best next guy. Just give me the bad guy.
How many Kansas City receivers are available?
Yeah, pretty much. And then
give me that guy.
I think he did the first trade, which was like not even when the draft was over. He was already trying to trade guys away.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But hey, Ruben, if you want to wheel and deal, man, what's up? What else?
We need to get some more blockbuster trades going on in this league. I'm gonna start wheeling and dealing myself.
What's going on, man?
He panicked. That's what happened. He panicked and it bit him in the ass. And it's probably gonna keep biting him in the ass because Eckler's he probably knocked the rust off, and now he's gonna start scoring like he was doing last year and the year before that. All he did was make you stronger. That's all he did. Well, in that league, I think I have it wrapped up. I think I'm good in that league too.
So too early to be talking like that. Way too early. Way too early, my guy.
You gotta be confident. You gotta be confident.
Trade actually got me my first win on that.
What's crazy is you actually look at like the analytics of that trade. It was pretty even, which I mean, to me, I don't think it was. I mean, it should have been like 60-40, but it had it at like 46 to like 54, like something like that. It was pretty close.
You know what it didn't take into like consideration is that Aaron Rodgers is a piece of shit.
True. That's fair.
That's what it is. And they cheat.
That's funny. Right, so a Bears fan and then a Cowboys fan saying it.
Let's go to week 5 before I get you out of here, Luna.
Yeah.
Since you're here, you guys got the Panthers coming up in week 5. What do you expect out of this game for the Niners?
Pretty much what we saw Monday night is what's going to happen.
It's going to be a bloodshed.
I mean, you got Baker Mayfield who's struggling to pay quarterback.
It's going to be what would have happened if it wasn't a typhoon happened in week 1 in Chicago. It would have been that. Yeah. Somebody had to pray to the water god and don't let it just rain. We want that son of a bitch to pour.
That loss is going to fucking haunt you in the dreams.
Yeah, I know it is.
Later on, when you're going into playoffs, it's going to fuck you up.
You know, in the Super Bowl, you're still going to be talking, well, week 1, we beat you.
We did. So, like, if you make it to the Super Bowl, that means we could have made it to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Y'all are
God.
trash.
Oh, God.
I don't think that's how the logistics work, but
Oh,
I'll
God.
take that though.
Hey, is there anybody you guys are looking to pick up this waiver wire?
Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
Just got picked up by Denver.
Yeah. Yeah, but doesn't Denver have that Boone kid or what's his name? Mike Boone.
They do.
They do.
That kid's fast.
Yeah,
no,
they want
Latavius Murray look good for the Saints though.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, they have Kamara. I mean, they really didn't give this kid a chance.
That's fair.
But he's, I think he's one of the guys that all of the fantasy gurus are saying everybody needs to pick up. Him and Tyler Niger for Patterson being hurt. But I think Patterson's already on like 40% of the leagues.
I think I'm looking at our league right now. It looks like Corey Davis is still available at wide receiver. Yeah. You even get Noah Brown for the Cowboys. He's still putting out good numbers.
I'll never have a Cowboy on my team, bro.
This guy. And then you got to go with one of the Giants wide receivers. Take a gamble on one of those guys. Yeah. One of them's got to step in for Sterling Shepard and for that wide receiver.
The kid that they drafted, Tony, or what's his name? The Shardy Tony?
Kadarius Toney?
Yeah. That supposedly that guy's also going to be good.
He's still available? There's
no, Tony's not he is actually available.
Yeah, he's still available.
Randall Cobb's still out there?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's hit or miss, man. Like, you can pick him up if you have, like, two of your top guys on a bye and you just need somebody to fill up the roster. That's the guy you go with. You don't keep Cobb on your starting list thinking he's going to do 15, 20 points a game. Mm-hmm. No.
Bullshit.
Fair. Yeah. All right, so obviously domination against the Panthers in for you then, Luna?
Yeah, it's going to be bloodshed.
Yeah, okay. I think it'll be over by halftime.
But if y'all fucking lose to the Panthers,
don't throw that juju on me, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
We're lighting up that chat. We're lighting up this chat.
And the Panthers.
What we should be talking about is who the Cowboys play next.
Cowboys will be playing, since we're on week 5. They got a Rams, which they have a shoddy O-line who looks horrible.
Yeah.
We have a great front 5 who's playing out of their mind, who can easily take advantage of that. And they got a banged up wide receiver core right now. They're still waiting on OBJ to try and help them out.
I mean, Cooper Kupp tore us up, and they were giving our guy props for holding him. And I'm like, how? The guy had like 120 yards off of like 14 catches. So to me, the guy got burned.
Speaking of like Cooper Kupp, like they need to change that fucking. Just the playbook needs to change.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson's just forgotten. Everyone else is forgotten. You want to know how many like attempts or how many times they targeted Cooper Kupp yesterday?
Yeah, if he had 14, let's say he got targeted 20 times.
71 times or something like that.
You were close. 60 times, 60 something times they threw to him.
Well, what I read, the reason we're not throwing to Allen Robinson is kind of the Cinco Ocho debacle that happened in the Patriots, where he couldn't pick up the offense. They don't trust him.
Well, everyone already knows the playbook. They're going to throw the Cup, which is why
we couldn't stop. We have the best defense in the league, and we couldn't stop it. I mean, 14 catches on 120 something yards. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's like Jerry Rice numbers right there.
Yeah, but y'all still got that nice interception for a pick 6.
Yeah,
like y'all started understanding, like, all right, they're just going to keep throwing to these.
Props to baby Palomalu. That's what they call that kid.
Hey, he has like three picks already. He had one against the Bears.
Yeah, one against y'all when we thought we were going to win. But yeah, he's good, man. I mean, he definitely anticipates things. The one I hate is your guy Diggs in Cowboys. I mean, he gets the easiest interceptions ever. I mean, they pretty much yell at him, "Hey, Diggs, we're gonna throw it on the 10-yard line."
They're easy, bro. This guy, get out of here.
Left hash mark, bro. And he just stands there and the ball gets thrown right.
The kid used to be a receiver. That's why it looks so easy, man. Cut him some slack.
He could have had 2 Sunday. He dropped one that hit him right.
Hey, he's still shutting down number 1 wide receivers right now, which was, we were saying that earlier. That was a big question mark from last season. Like,
we'll see.
He was giving up 100+ yards. He's got a good testament.
We'll see when the Cooper Kupp circus.
He's already shut out Jamar Chase and Scary Terry, which Scary Terry's been having an off.
But Jamar Chase, I think you can lay claim to, but
I think he'll be up to it. We'll see. I mean, it's easier when the front five is making that quarterback's job a lot harder.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna. I mean, McVay's not a bad coach. He's definitely gonna make some changes, and I think the fact that we whooped them a little bit, I think they're gonna come out and probably be a little bit tougher against you guys than they were against us.
We'll have to see. There's a lot of Cowboys fans in that stadium last time, so we'll see what happens.
I'm also expecting bloodshed on my game.
Who the Bears got this coming week?
Did you even notice how we didn't even talk about the Bears?
No, I know.
We were gonna go to it next.
No, we weren't.
No, you weren't.
I would never do that.
Just change the channel.
Yeah,
it's got Bears and Vikings.
Who do you guys play?
The Vikings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kirk's struggling
bad. They were struggling with the Saints, and that was Andy Dalton.
What's weird is Kirk's been struggling, but they still win games, which is annoying.
No, they barely won that game.
Yeah, true.
It was a double doink that sealed the deal. All right. So
I like Kirk Cousins, man. I think you put him in a good team. I think he'll do some damage.
I feel like
he is on a good team.
He is on a good team. He's got one of the best.
If you were to take him and put him, say he was the Niners quarterback right now, I think it'd be a bigger talk of how good he actually is.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's still a good running back.
He can't win
a fantastic wide receiver.
Come on.
Like
Kirk Cousins, he's like the Trent Dilfer. That's all we need, just somebody back there, man.
All right, on that note, just fucking cut him off.
All right, get out of here, Luna. You're out of here. All right, thanks for showing up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Enjoy y'all's losing seasons.
Hey, fuck you. You lost to the Bears. Bye.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Makes me upset.
So let me see.
Fucking bullshit.
So since we already talked about week 5, with all that chaos, let's go to the pick'ems. Where are we at on pick'ems right now?
So we went 9-9.
Okay.
I didn't gain any fucking traction on you. So right now it's 25-21.
Okay, so I'm up 4.
Yeah. So I need to make some moves this week.
All right, so let's go with them pick'ems in, my guy. Let's see what we got. I know you sent it over to me. We have Thursday night football. Everybody must be excited for this game. The Colts at the Broncos.
Jesus
Battle
Christ.
of the Horses.
Hey, is Russ cooked?
He just looks like ass, and that defense is bailing him out.
It's not like, I think he's been with Seattle so long.
He should have just retired.
He's like, no, it's just he's expecting it to kind of like be the same thing. You know, he doesn't have Mr. Tyler Lockett. Don't stop it. Like, you know, I mean, he has some wide receivers on there. Like, it's just, I don't know.
He got Jerry Jeudy, who I don't know if you've seen it yet. There's a clip. Sorry, I'm off tangent right now, but there's a clip. So Jerry Jeudy, it's the guy for the Raiders, number 21, that got the fumble recovery and turned it back.
Yeah.
So the first clip that they show is he tackles Jerry Jeudy, makes a good play on him, and then he gives him he tells him he's small, like makes one of his stature when he comes up. And the next plays, he lights up. He goes through Sutton, drives Sutton back into Jeudy for the tackle, and then says something to him. It doesn't show what it says, but he mouths off to him, and then he takes the fumble for a touchdown, and then the very last play they throw it to Jeudy in the flat in the left, and then he tackles him high on the shoulders and just throws him down, and he does the AI where he walks over. Allen Iverson, and I was like, should have never talked shit to that guy, because that was the game changer for the rest of the game. So that was just a fun fact, but I'll have to send you that because that was hilarious.
Yeah, I need to see that. But okay, so the culture is totally different from.
True.
He's
just not used to that. He's not used to the altitude.
Yeah,
it's messing with his brain right now. Yeah, he's not used to the altitude. It's messing with his brain. I'm telling you.
He's focused on growing his career outside of football. Sierra's in his ear right now.
I feel like he's all about branding too, man. Right? Truly, yes. You hit on the nail. Yes.
He's doing post-game interviews, he just lost, and he's like, yeah, but you know what? This fucking water is really nice.
Ever since he started the whole Mr. Unlimited thing, like
gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right. So just in spite of that, I'm gonna go Colts here.
Same.
All right. Then you got the Giants.
I don't even care if Jonathan Taylor is like not 100%. I still expect him.
It's high in season.
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right. Then you got Giants versus Green Bay. I gotta go Green Bay here.
In London.
Still gotta go Green Bay.
I'm going with the fucking Giants because fuck Green Bay. Even though I got that pick right, fucking hate it. God damn it.
There you go. Pittsburgh at Buffalo. Gotta go Buffalo here.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, you know, they're possibly throwing the rookie quarterback into the fire.
Yeah. Von Miller's gonna have like 3 sacks.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a good game for them. All right, Chargers at Cleveland. Chargers finally coming off a bounce back win. Find a little bit of rhythm. Actually using Austin Eckler how he's supposed to be used for once.
Yeah, thanks for
Cleveland's still kind of scrappy right now with Jacoby Brissett in there, but I'm going to go Chargers here.
Same. Like I almost thought that you were going to go with the Browns there. Yeah, Chargers all day.
All right, then we got Chicago at Minnesota.
Just let's just switch it up. Don't go with my team. Just go.
I was gonna go Minnesota because I know you're gonna go Chicago.
You're probably gonna get like another pick right here on top of me, but.
Then we got Detroit at New England. I got to go with the scrappy Lions right here with how banged up New England's quarterback situation is. I mean, but then you still have Belichick who can still get things done. Bailey Zappi didn't look bad. But yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have to see Brian Hoyer yesterday or Sunday.
He just looks like shit.
Yeah.
I'm going New England here.
Okay.
Zappi is like a mini clone of Mac Jones.
They did a side-by-side on Twitter. They're like, tell me this person is not the same.
Hey, Bill Belichick, do you have a type or what?
He's definitely got a type.
Definitely has a type.
All right, then you got Seattle at New Orleans. You know, Seattle's making some upsets here and there.
Hey, no, Geno
Smith's balling.
Yeah,
he's balling out. I'm gonna stay with the high. I'm gonna go Seattle here. Oh no, I can't. I gotta go Saints because Saints are completing. Because they're completing the bird gauntlet.
Oh, the bird gauntlet.
I have to go with the Saints here. So I'm gonna go Saints.
We're doing an edit.
Who do you got here?
No, I have Seattle.
Seattle? Okay.
Ooh, that's another point.
Then we got Miami at the Jets. We saw Teddy Bridgewater take over. Did not look bad at all. Miami still got a banged up secondary right now. Don't know if what's his name is going to be playing for them. I can't think of it. The name escapes me right now. Micah. Is it Micah or is it Minka?
Mika. No.
No, wait. That's for the Steelers.
Yeah.
It's the secondary guy. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to go Miami here.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Even though Zach Wilson is back.
I mean, he wasn't fantastic.
Yeah.
But he's not Joe Flacco. But
Stop.
I think he did all right.
All right, then he got Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
So going a little bit Team Z here.
Okay.
Reports that there's been divorce attorneys
hired by him and Giselle. Yeah.
Been attained. Tampa Bay is about to drop like 500 yards on these motherfuckers.
Okay.
Going Tom Brady all day.
I'm going to go Atlanta for the upset.
Oh. Bro, Mariota had like 40, 50 passing yards. Okay.
It doesn't matter. They got 4 running backs now to go through.
Okay.
You got Tennessee at Washington. Got to go Tennessee here. Washington.
Yeah, King Henry's back.
Yeah.
King Henry's back.
The locomotive is picking up steam.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee too.
Then we got Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville almost secured an upset against the Eagles.
It was in the rain.
I feel like there's going to be a pretty even game. It was in the rain. That's true. But I'm going to go Jacksonville. I'm going to go with the home team here.
You know who else won in the rain? Almost like a monsoon.
Almost like
Bears.
The Bears.
Against the fucking 49ers. Frauds. I'm going H-Town because Pierce is going to go for like another 100 yards and score like 2 more touchdowns.
Yeah, they are doing horrible against the run. Okay. I'm going to still stay Jacksonville, though.
I know.
Then we got San Francisco at Carolina. Just for the sake of it, I am going Carolina for the upset.
Ooh.
We're going to see Baker Mayfield be benched for Sam Darnold, who will take over and throw a methodic 250 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow. 3 touchdowns?
I'm just going to put it into the ether.
He gets benched in the first quarter.
They go to whoever the third string is. I think it's the guy from who is it? Yeah, I think it's the guy from the XFL.
Oh, he was good.
He wasn't bad
last
year.
No, I'm going San Francisco. It's like I told him, it's going to be a bloodbath.
All right, then we got Cowboys at Rams. Like I told Luna, that Rams offense is banged up. That offensive line is very suspect looking. The wide receiver core, besides Cooper Kupp, cannot get anything together. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys here.
I have to go with the Cowboys here. The Rams got exposed last night.
Yes, sir.
They are, as my wife said, they should have stayed retired. They were already thinking about retirement. You know, Darnold or Aaron Donald he's explosive. I'm not sure if he's there. He's not.
It's fair.
Not there.
Yeah, I mean that is he's off to a slow start. He's still making plays, but he's just not as consistent.
It's just the defense is not as explosive as it was.
Okay.
Is it like the Super Bowl slump?
Well, I mean they're missing. They had last year. They had Von Miller too.
Yeah.
Which I mean that's just you had Aaron Donald and Von Miller at that point. Like that's 2 different. You already see what he's doing by himself with the Bills. So I mean.
So you're saying
that cohesion just isn't there anymore.
Okay.
It makes the whole double teaming of Aaron Donald a little bit easier because you don't have to worry about Von Miller.
Yeah, I can see that. But the Rams suck. They're frauds.
All right, then you got Cincinnati at Baltimore.
You forgot there.
Sorry, Philadelphia at Arizona. My bad. Philly at Arizona. I hate to say it, but you got to say with the high hand here. Go Philly.
Upset here.
Okay.
Kyler Murray's gonna fuck them up.
He's gonna expose them.
Yes. Well, not expose them, but
depend on how bad the game could get.
Yeah.
If Kyler Murray balls out, we'll have to see. I mean,
I think they're gonna start getting.
They got a great secondary, and that's gonna be difficult.
Look, they have to make it through just 6 weeks, 6 weeks. D-Hop's gonna come back. It's gonna change. Like the team's gonna change.
Okay.
And it's gonna be perfect because then like mid-season Hard Knocks comes in, and it's gonna be with D-Hop and shit. Like it was set up from the start.
Yeah, this is all scripted.
Dramatics. That's where I'm right here.
All right, then we got
we'll run
Cincinnati at Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore's they're putting up points, but they just keep getting the shit end of the stick on there. Like they just can't finish out a game.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues.
Yeah,
I know there was like a lot of fighting within the team towards the end of the game with like the play calling, with the coach, with Mr. Harbaugh. There's a little dysfunction going on.
Yeah,
I need Lamar Jackson to fucking keep trucking along, but I think Joey B gets the dub.
I'm gonna go Ravens here. I'm gonna go for the home team. All right, then we got the last game, Monday Night Football. We got the Raiders at Kansas City. I am going to pray for the Raiders fans that they just find a way to make it that next Tuesday. Going Kansas City here. The way Mahomes just balled out all over Tampa Bay, it is a change of the guard. We are seeing the old school versus new school and light years away from each other. He's gotta just outduel Derek Carr. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna continue to provide the good juju to my good friend Taco, and I'm gonna go Raiders here.
All right. All right.
Can't believe I said that.
Fair enough.
Just it's a little
hard swallow.
So she said. Cheers.
Cheers, my guy.
Yeah. So good luck next week, man. Pray for the Bears. I'm gonna light a candle now. For
you
Sunday.
got some of those makeshift little Virgin Mary candles, but with Justin Fields on it.
Do you see inside my house?
You have one, don't you?
Look, what I do on Sundays is what I keep sacred to myself.
All right. We won't go into.
I don't need you to be putting it out here into the fucking internet, all right?
All right. So on that note, Mr. Martinez, any last words for our viewers out there?
I just need my Bears to win.
All right, fair enough.
That shit go to you.